All right, good morning, everybody. It's Natalie. It is Hot Shot Adventures. You guys, look at that beautiful she beast, boy. She just looking pretty as can be. I washed her 2 days ago, and of course it rained last night. All right, so there's the deck. Let's go over some stuff, you guys. All right, so it is Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. I have not done any recording this week. I have just been enjoying my week off of running this week. The last 10 days, I only ran I think 7 of the 10 days previous to this week, but it was really hard running, really hard. On Wednesday morning I'm loading up in I don't know, southeast Texas, and by Friday night I was home in Southern California, and just Monday then I went up to Northern California and Reno, and I was home by Wednesday night, and then Thursday I did Vegas, Friday I did locals, Saturday I delivered cars. Like, it's just been, it was a lot, to run hard like that. And nothing wrong with running hard like that. When you're chasing the money, or you have to get stuff done in order to take some time off, or whatever the case may be, there's nothing wrong with it. It's exhausting, it's tiring. So I decided I would take this week off, you guys. So that's why you haven't seen any recording. That's why you haven't seen anything. That's all right. But this is just, I was going to take the week off to rest. Okay, remember, rest. I am self-employed. This is my business. So just because I'm not in the driver's seat generating revenue, running loads, does not mean that I'm off. Okay, I'm not off. But I was like, I'll be home, I'll rest, sleep in my own bed, enjoy the house, whatever. And I also obviously have maintenance. So I got to do actually maintenance with some friends. Some friends came over, and we all kind of shared a mechanic, and we were able to kind of help each other out a little bit. And then I had mechanics here throughout the week working on my equipment. So let me run through some numbers to help give you guys some clarity, because I know I'm usually always throwing out my gross revenue numbers, right? And you're like, wow, she's making $6,000 a week, or she's doing this, and she only went this many miles. And yeah, okay, so let's take a look. This week I was off all week. Both of my trucks and all of my trailers have been sitting in my yard because everything needed something. I had functioning equipment, but every truck and almost every trailer needed something. So let's take a look at these numbers. This week that I stayed off, I did not generate any revenue, and let's go over how much money I spent this week. Alrighty, so truck number 1, right? First thing truck number 1 needed was, the She Beast needed 4 brand new all-terrain tires. She needed them balanced, she needed them aligned. So we got 4 tires on the She Beast. Okay, that cost me $1,040. There was some electrical issue here on the She Beast. I got that straightened out, and with the mechanic that came over to the house, I also had a cut wire back here. The hell, there you go. Sorry, I don't know what that was. I had a cut wire back here. Oops, my lights just went off. I'll show you anyway. My running lights would not stay on. I had brake lights in the rear and a left turn signal in the rear, but I did not have running lights. So it was just a little frayed wire back there. Got that and the She Beast wiring fixed for $75 from the mechanic. What else did we do here? The Delco trailer, right? My favorite trailer. It had a lift support on the storage boxes that were broken. Okay. So that's the used one, the new one's under that side. But that's that lift support, right? Went to AutoZone. Several of them on my trailers were broken. There we go. It works really well. So I went to AutoZone. I bought 3 so far, and that cost me about $100, installed them myself. The She Beast also needed oil change, oil filter, fuel filters, in-cab air filter replaced. So obviously I went to Ford, bought oil. I spent 67,000 points, all my points, you guys, on oil, jugs of oil, oil filters, and fuel filters. So I bought basically 2 months worth, and I traded in all my 67,000 points from Ford, which is actually only about $300 and something. And I had a bill of about $550. So I spent like $200 and something on oil. The other frustrating state of the nation, right, you guys? I mean, so many of you guys that are running can understand my frustration. This is my beautiful Air Ride PJ trailer that you have not seen me out on the road with yet. You guys, look at that beautiful dunnage rack, beautiful, you know, 4-inch straps. I'm like super ready to go use this trailer, right? Look at all my good crap in here, ready to go, except for that airbag, right? So I ordered the airbag from PJ on Valentine's Day, February 14th. 2 weeks later, and I ordered them from PJ, right? I overpaid. I ordered them from PJ because they said on their website, they showed that they had them in stock. Well, surprise, surprise. 2 weeks later, I emailed them, because you can't even call them. You have to email them. I emailed them and I'm like, what's up? Where's my airbags? Oh, we should have them in stock. We don't have them in stock. We should get them in 2 or 3 weeks and we'll mail them out to you. So I canceled the order. Went to eTrailer.com. Same situation. They said they have them in stock, that I'll get them within a week. And surprise, surprise, it's not true. As soon as I placed the order, you know, they're like, oh, estimated, you know, the time that is estimated to get your airbags is April 8th. And I'm like, okay, this doesn't work for me either. So I got up yesterday morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, pulled out my computer, stopped shopping on my phone. So let me pull out my computer. I found a parts place in Pennsylvania. I called them up at 5:30 California time yesterday morning, which was 8:30 in Pennsylvania. So they were already in the office. I called them up. I said, this is a part number. Do you guys have them in stock? Do you really, 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 for sure have them in stock? And they said, yes. So I placed the order online. So I ordered 2 airbags for the PJ trailer. And that cost me $562 with shipping and tax. Grey Wolf needed her oil change done, oil filter, and fuel filters. She has just under 20,000 miles on her, about 19,400 miles on her. And she needed, it was time for fuel filters, right? So we did that for her. Also on the white truck got a bath. $10, cost me $10 for a car wash, truck wash. So Ruben washed the Grey Wolf. So that one's nice and clean. So that cost me, you know, the cost of it cost me parts and oil, right? Because I buy that stuff separately, and then I go to a local spot here by my house and they do the actual, you know, work for me. So to put in the fuel filters that I already purchased and the oil filter, they charged me $55. This is the Iron Bull trailer 03, right? Okay, so the Iron Bull needed equalizers, okay? These are the old equalizers. I'm not supposed to see that. Okay. You can look at the old hardware. Look at that. Well, look at this. Really bad. So, it needed new equalizers. Ugh. It needed new equalizers, so we got new equalizers. Got a couple new leaf springs, not all of them. I think just the one in the front. New hardware, brake inspection. I had a small bolt or screw, something in that tire, so, you know, mechanic patched that for me. I haven't told you guys about this, but I'm sure those of you that have been running can figure out that this piece of plywood is there because one of the boards on my deck are broken. So that will be for another video. But I did purchase the wood. I went to Home Depot yesterday. I purchased the wood, you guys. I bought two 2x8s that were 10 footers rather than one 20 footer because it was about $25 cheaper to buy 2 pieces rather than one. So I did buy those yesterday, so that will be another video. We will go through pulling off this plywood, take a look at how it happened, why it happened, and how I'm going to replace that. But the wood, I did buy the wood yesterday, and that also means with new wood, I'm going to have to restain the deck. And I still have about a half gallon of this stuff or more in my garage, so I'm going to reuse the same stuff that I've been using for this Iron Bull trailer. They're probably going to charge me about 7 hours, and it is $85 an hour, okay? So that's the cost of the mechanic to swap out and do all of that work. So all week, you guys, I have not generated any revenue, 0. All my trucks have been here, all my trailers have been here. I have been resting. You know, Reuben went and visited family. We've just been off, okay? And I have been spending money, paying bills, spending money on, you know, parts and maintenance and doing all of that stuff, getting my trucks and trailers ready to go back out on the road. And hopefully that I have done all of this stuff here and now, I will not need to do anything when I'm on the road for several months. So that's the idea. But, you know, that's something to consider, you guys. You know, you've got to have money put away. You've got to have money put away. You've got to be able to save. You've got to be able to manage your money. You've got to be able to keep track of your maintenance, both truck and trailer, because I knew something was up with this iron bull. Like, I knew, you know, and I knew it was probably time to take a look at the maintenance on this trailer. So I knew I had, you know, I was going to be dipping some money into this thing. Now, if you're not taking care of it, if you're not doing proper pre-trips, if you don't have money set aside, if you don't have a credit card available for you, if you're just running hard, chasing the dollar, that's fine, but it will catch up to you. It will definitely catch up to you. For me personally, I would rather be here at my house, you know, take a week off or take a few days off to do all my maintenance and do all of my stuff here at my house, so I can also, you know, relax and enjoy time with my mom and my daughter and stuff like that. And, you know, really just take some days, even though I'm working, take a few days to just enjoy and be home. So that's how I personally like to do it. You guys, you know, think twice before you get into it, especially if you're going to get into this right now. Everything is expensive. Diesel is expensive. Trucks are expensive. Trailers are expensive. If you do find them, you will be paying a pretty penny for them, or you will be special ordering them and waiting a long time for them. So that's just the way the cookie's crumbling right now, you guys. If there's anything that I can do for you, if there's any help that I can give you guys, again, you know, Patreon is still out there, all of the videos. Oh, this month in March, I am going to start a video series on Patreon. It is going to be on Patreon. It's not going to be on YouTube. I might throw a little bit of it out on YouTube, but it is going to be on Patreon. It's going to be a dispatch series, talking to brokers, you know, tricks, tips, things that I use. And then I will also get on the phone with both freight and car brokers, and you know, record myself on all that. So I'm going to start that series in March. It probably is going to be a pretty long series, so it's probably going to go through April. The videos that I upload on Patreon are always going to be on Patreon. So if you sign up for Patreon now, you're going to see the entire last year and a half of videos available to you. So all the old stuff as well as the new stuff that generates that I upload, it's all going to be there available for you guys. So that you can learn and you can grow. And I share a lot of my mistakes, so hopefully you can you don't make the same ones that I do. Lexi and I are finally done with all of our maintenance. Lexi's been a trooper. My mom's helped me out. Lexi's helped me out. You know, again, you guys, it's a family affair. It's a family thing. And my mentor, Primo, went and bought himself a sailboat finally. Okay. And he's over here in Southern California with his sailboat this week. And I said, well, I'm just happened to be off. And he said, well, come visit me on the sailboat. So Lexi and I warranted an invitation to the yacht club. The yacht club, you guys. I didn't think I would ever be to take people like me. Anyway, so Lexi and I are, we got one more thing. Well, after this one thing, Lexi and I are going to go to the yacht club, right? And go visit Mr. P. But one more thing. One last thing I forgot to tell you about. I spent money on. Yesterday, 2 days ago, whatever, I went to Tractor Supply. Got me a 9,000 pound truck winch and, heck yeah, wireless remote, okay? So, that is in the She-Beast that I connected to the Delco. And the Delco is winch ready. I have just never put it on. So I'm gonna move all of this crap. That's where the winch goes. We have an appointment today at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna be late because I am busy recording, not driving. We have an appointment with the mechanic to get this winch installed. He said $200. Hopefully it's easy. It is a big winch. It is very, very heavy. But it's, you know, I guess you'd rather have, my nephew said you'd rather have more winch than less winch. So I got, you know, more than I think I need. So we'll see how that goes. That cost me just over $400 for the remote control and the winch. And again, $200 to install it. So more money going out the door, So that means next week I'm probably going to be running hard and I'm probably going to be busy trying to play catch up a little bit, right? I always have money in savings and I always have money available to do all of this maintenance, but that means I've taken an entire week off. Both trucks did not run. That means it's time to get back out on the road. We got fresh everything and we need to get back out on the road and generate some revenue. So you guys stay safe. Have a wonderful weekend. I will be out on the sailboat, right? At the yacht club. And enjoying some time with my mentor, a little bit of time with my mentor this weekend, catching up, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.